Hi guys! We are officially live. I'm so excited to be back and doing another round of summertime reads, sprinting or shrimps. I don't want to get anybody mad in the comments. I swear people go off in the comments if I don't say shrimping, but we're going to be shrimping today. I have Mel. I always do it wrong. Mel with me. We have one more person joining us as well, so as soon as she gets here, I will add her in to the stream. But until then, Mel, I don't know if you guys have never met Mel, but she's amazing. And if you haven't, please, Mel, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Completely Melanie, and I'm one of the original creators of the summertime reads or any of the season-a-thon readathons, and my channel is called it's over here, Completely Melanie. You should definitely check me out. I'm a lot of fun, and I read a ridiculous amount of books, or at least I try to. Today, I'm going to work on reading The Serpent King by Jeff Sittner, and I've got an audiobook of the Book of M that I'm currently working my way through. Hello!
Hey, how are you?
I am good. I just finished introducing myself and what I'm reading, so it's your turn.
Well, hey guys, I'm Tamara from My Fictional World. I'm very small, so you probably haven't seen me yet. Did you guys already talk about what you're reading?
I did.
Okay.
I'm reading, physically reading The Serpent King by Jeff Sittner, one of the group reads. And then I have the audiobook of the Book of M by Peng Shepherd. Those are what I'm working on.
Okay. I am reading 2 books as well. Love and Color by Bolu Babalola. And then A Phoenix First Must Burn by Patrice Caldwell.
I've read that one.
I've read that one too. And then, hi, I'm Kaylani. If this is your first time here to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to be a part of the season-a-thon. It's been a blast these last 2 rounds that I've been a part of, and I'm three rounds. Oh crap, it's been 3 already.
Really? Wow.
These last 2 rounds, it's flown by, but it's been a blast. So thank you to Mel and Clint for having us, or having me, not having us. There's just one of me. But yeah, I'm currently in the middle of 2 books as well. I'm still reading House Rules by Jodi Picoult. I made a bigger dent in it than the last time I was on here, but I've read 300 pages, which is a whole book in itself, and I still have 200 pages to go. So
that is a big book.
And then I started my nonfiction for the month, and that is What My Mother and I Don't Talk About. It's a collection of 15 short stories, and it's really, really good so far. This is actually an art copy, but I'm about almost halfway through, and it's really good so far. Some of the stories have been a miss, but most of them have been like bring me the tears good, so I'm really excited about that. And then I'm just going, huh?
I said that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna love it, but I took it home because it was an arc. But like some of these stories are just like so poignant, and some of the people in that are telling the stories have really good relationship with their mothers, and then some like really don't, and they have really interesting relationships with their mothers, and it's just been like really interesting to read. So I'm just gonna run through the comments really quick. Hi Tammy. Hi Amy. Let's see. Hi Megan. Let's see. Bethany, welcome back. You were too busy to join last night, so we're glad you're here as well. Hi, Book with Finesse. Hi, Jay. Let's see. Done with Ballad 2 hours ago. Nice. I'm going to take a shower. Okay, well, hopefully you can join us in a little bit. Hi, Lawrence. Good to see you. Since when does Kay do 3 shrimps in a week?
Yeah, I kind of went overboard in scheduling live shows for all of us, where we had live shows scheduled between the 3 channels almost every day, and I've killed us. we have like, yeah, there's been a few days that have been taken off the schedule because we way overdid it.
Yeah, we overextended just a little too much, but it's okay. We're having fun while doing it. It's just been a wild ride for sure. Amy, you're reading People We Meet on Vacation. Hi, Mike. Hi, Sophia. I'm going between Rainbow Gray and The Darkness Outside Us. Nice. Okay. And then we are nearing the end of this readathon, so feel free to let us know down below what prompt you're reading, how well you're doing, how many prompts you finished. And if you think you're going to make it through all of the prompts that you set for yourself. If not, no worries. We're just here to have fun. But I would love to know, Tamara, did you want to let us know how you're doing since this is your first one here?
Yeah, I finished 5 prompts. I'm working on 2 of them now. Well, no, 1 of them now. I'm reading Love and Color, and I think this is for sunrise sunsets, if I'm not mistaken.
Summertime sunsets. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, summertime sunsets. And then I am also thinking about picking up Where Dreams Ascend sometime this week for the buddy read. Not the buddy read. What is it? Oh
The
my
author
God.
chat live show, which
Yeah.
is tomorrow.
That
It's-
one.
Yeah, that's tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Okay, I'll try to get
On
that
my
done
channel.
tomorrow.
And then of course, so that's at 3 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. we get stupid.
Okay.
At 8
Oh, yeah, we
p.m.
do the drunk live show.
is the drunk live
Ooh.
show when it's
Okay.
when it's just we don't have the author there, so we're not embarrassing ourselves. But we do actually usually embarrass ourselves.
Mhm.
Every
Yeah.
time. Especially last time. Oh,
Last
man.
time Kalani had her wedding dress on at one point.
Oh my God.
And I took my wig off.
Yep. I was putting on wigs with her.
Needless to say, it was a wild ride.
Mhm.
It was a rated.
Everybody was feeling it the next day.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my
It was a
God.
rated XR situation.
Oh my
going on.
gosh.
It was a.
Kaylani made it X-rated.
That sounds like it's going to be fun.
Yeah, Kaylani started. What was it like a?
Never have I ever.
No, it wasn't. Never have I ever. It was like I don't remember what it was. But it was like something about like truth or dare or
Oh,
something like that.
something like that. It was truth or drink. It was truth or drink.
Truth or drink, adult, and
My God.
she Googled this and came out with some very adult questions, and we were all answering.
That sounds like it's right up my alley. It seems like it's going to be fun tomorrow.
Oh yes, we're gonna have a blast.
I've got wine ready to go.
Oh yeah, I bought myself some Smirnoffs today. I'm like, okay.
Come on.
Well, I also have to like not get too drunk because my birthday party is the next day at 12 p.m. like noon. We're doing a brunch birthday party. I cannot be hungover. No. Especially because after my trip to Costa Rica, I'm not drinking anymore. So like this is my last hurrah, and then I'm gonna stop drinking. And so I'm like, I mean, I want to enjoy my birthday party, so I can't be hungover. Listen, you guys, hold me accountable. I cannot do it. As expected, I will be reading tomorrow. Oh, darn. A dark romance, though. Ooh, which one? Let me know. It's raining where I am, and I'm loving it. Got the windows open. I love that.
Brownie, it's so soft.
I've stuck to this readathon, but I'm going to try to finish all the prompts, though. No worries. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Hello. Hi, Terrell. Good to see you. Mel, you're already digging in. Okay, we have something to discuss food-wise. Mel already knows, but I'm going to be trying something in just a second. I have 2 chapters of Even If We Break, and I'll start with Dreams Descend. Unfortunately, I won't finish it before tomorrow's live show. No worries. You can always go back and watch it.
These are the last 2 books I actually need to read for this readathon. I've already read Where Dreams Descend, so I'm doing both group reads. But I'm like over halfway through with this one and over halfway through with this one, and I will have completed all of the prompts. I think I've completed all of the prompts more than once, actually, with as many books as I've done this month.
I still have 4.
Oh my God.
And even though these 2 are quite short, Poppy Lore is quite deceiving because it looks small, but it's actually 500 pages. So
it doesn't look small at all.
well, this copy does. The hardcover doesn't, but this copy has Bible thin pages, so it looks small. Like it looks like the same size as this book. I swear, does it not?
Oh yeah,
It does.
It's deceiving. It's deceiving. For sure. And then I technically have still one more book on my TBR bingo. This was supposed to be used for the 24 and 48 hour readathon, but that didn't happen.
Okay, show them what you're wanting to snack on.
Oh yes. So I went to the store to get alcohol for my husband. He actually left to go to a poker night. And I picked myself up some alcohol, but I needed to get cash. And I was like, oh, I'll just buy some Pringles. They were like 2 for 2 for 99 cents, which is a great deal, by the way. But I saw this and I was like, there's no way I have to try these. So I'm gonna try these Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich Pringles. And I want to know if they're delicious. They better be delicious. I told Mel, I'm like, if they're not delicious, I'm gonna sue.
She said they better taste just like a spicy chicken sandwich.
I'm not gonna lie, they don't smell like anything. No, they don't smell like anything. They smell like Pringles. Okay. I'm scared.
Oh, the face. It's like,
first of all, if you're not good with heat, these would be spicy to you. They're not spicy for me, but like that, I got like the flavor of spice on my tongue, and there was a little bit of a kick to it, but it's like the initial flavor reminds me of pickles, and I don't like pickles. But then everything after that tastes good, but it doesn't taste like chicken. Maybe the aftertaste tastes like chicken. I don't really know.
the layers.
Uh-huh.
We have some more comments.
Tamara, we have a comment for you, and then I'll go back to the other ones.
Thank you. They are blue, gray, and green. They're like a mix of all three.
Well, that's cool.
Very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Of course. And then we have, let's see, I completed 5 prompts. Nice. I finished my reread of The Serpent King earlier today and ugly cried. Mel, have you cried yet?
Well, okay, so last night, where I stopped in the buddy reads or the reading sprints, I was happy crying.
Oh no.
And I was like happy crying because it was like, okay, we just had the scene with Dill and Lydia's dad in the car. And then right after that, we had the scene with
No, these are actually pretty good.
with Travis, the airport scene.
Oh yes.
And so I was happy crying. And then I was like, okay, I need to go to bed because it was late and I had to get up early. And Clint was like, oh, but no, the scene right after that. He was like, you're gonna ugly cry. I was like, I don't want to ugly cry right before bed. Let me go to sleep with happy tears.
So you haven't got there yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
He said I'm gonna have to work, so he wouldn't be here tonight. And he's like, so you need to be sending me Snapchats of you while
I want pictures.
you'll be here. You'll see me.
I want pictures. I sent 10 pictures when I cried.
Okay, I'll send pictures into our Instagram chat.
Okay. What's your favorite women's fiction book? Anybody want to jump in on that while I think about that? Because I have no idea.
Me either.
I think that women's fiction is an interesting way to phrase that.
Well, that is like its own category. It's not like, I don't know why it's like the only one that I've read recently that I really liked was Things You Say from a Fire, I think.
Oh, then yeah.
Center,
Catherine Center.
Something like that. But yeah, that's like the only thing that I don't read a lot of women's fiction. Because I don't know, they don't.
I think that the only one that I think that was classified as women's fiction per se would be Jodi Picoult. And I read fucking shit, what is it called? A Spark of Light, and that one was really good.
I also read one called Tiny, which is really good. And it was about, this was a while ago that I read that, but it was about a woman. I think they lost, I can't remember if she had her child was killed in a car accident. That happened before the book actually begins. The child was killed in a car accident, and they were like, it was told from 3 perspectives. You have the mother, you have the father, and you have the guy that killed the kid. Like it was an accident, completely an accident. Nobody was like doing anything bad. but he's still responsible for killing this kid, and they're all like handling the grief in a different way, and the woman, she ends up like just up and moving out and moving to this little commune in a tiny house where there's like just enough room for her, and yeah, that was pretty much the gist of it. And her husband was like wanting her home and everything. Huh?
But you liked it?
I mean, it was interesting. It was good. It was all of them like dealing with their grief, and I don't want to spoil anything if anybody wants to read it, but that was the gist of it.
I don't think I've read anything. Sorry, I don't think I've read anything in that category before. So
I also think that My Dark Vanessa would be considered women's fiction, but I also didn't finish that one. So okay. Hold on. I started a book I thought would traumatize me, but it's traumatizing, but it isn't traumatizing me, so that's good. Well, what book is it? I would love to know. Guess my favorite young adult books. I like this guest down here. Tammy says, "Is it Disturbing King?" What about my Where Dreams Descend? Or I don't know. What are
Silver Flames?
I don't know. Yeah, Sarah J. Maas.
Just all of Sarah J. Maas, all of Cassandra Clare.
Everything. Which fantasy, romantasy, oh, I love that, books do you recommend to those who really don't read either fantasy or romance?
I don't.
I
If you don't like romance and you don't like fantasy, I wouldn't recommend a romance fantasy.
Yeah, you might get into a reading slump. I don't know.
Do you not read them because you haven't found one that you like, or do you not read them because you don't like romance and you don't like fantasy? Can you please elaborate, and then maybe we can answer that question better.
Oh, Terrell does read those. He's just asking a question in general.
Oh. Well then. Awesome. Then obviously Sarah J. Maas. Akatar, fantastic. The Bargainer series by, I can't remember her name, but it's I can't remember the book. I just know it's the Bargainer series. For Blood and Ash, I guess, if you want to read like all the tropey ones, try that one.
I want to read all the tropey ones. I want to read from Blood and Ash. I'm waiting on my special order collection.
People have started getting it, so hopefully you'll get it soon.
Fingers crossed.
All right, let's see.
You didn't answer the question.
And subbed. Looking forward to watching your videos. Expect the unexpected. Oh, I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, for anyone that's not already subscribed, please go and show Tamara some love. I left her down in the description box, so if you guys want to check that out, it'll be there for you. Hi, Leandra. How was your birthday? I didn't get to ask you. Did you have a good birthday? I mean, I saw you on that day, and I said happy birthday, but how was your birthday? Hi, Trin. I'm traumatized now. Every time I see Leandra, I'm like, I did it.
She remembered the birthday.
I did. Let's see. I don't like the term chick lit or women's lit. I read everything but nonfiction or poetry, so it makes me feel weird. I agree. I think that's the reason why I kind of brought that up, is I don't really like the term women's fiction because I think that everybody can read it, but I think that's a whole nother conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is its own category. And I mean, I don't like that like it being categorized as that, but I think it should just be categorized as adult fiction or dramatic fiction or dramas. Dramas is probably a good way to just classify it, because most women's literature, like women's fiction, is a drama.
I agree. Totally. Can anyone help me explain the difference between YA romance and YA thrillers?
Do you want me to do it? Okay. So a YA romance is like teens in love. YA thriller is teens in danger. I mean, being in love could be in danger, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, hold on.
Kayla's just making a call. Oh, she's muted us. 50 Shades of Grey. It's disappointing me. I've
Yeah,
heard that it's
I
disappointing.
agree.
I think that my high school self would not agree because I loved those books in high school, but when I reread them as a fully fledged adult, yes, it was very disappointing. Although the third book is still my favorite, and I will stick by that. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I haven't read them, but I own them. I've never watched the movies either.
Honestly, Mel, I wouldn't recommend. There's so many better erotica books out there with BDSM
Yeah.
representation that's way better. But I am a sucker for the movies. I watch them as my guilty pleasure. Like when I'm down and sad and I just want a good movie, I will legit like marathon the whole 3 book movies. Like
I haven't watched the movies either.
Me either.
again, they're not great, but something about it. I think it's because I watched them when I fell in love with them in high school, and me and my friends went and watched them together, and so I have this like nostalgic experience with it. But for like as now, like I wouldn't. No, I don't know.
You were watching them around the same time my daughter was watching them.
I didn't say it was a smart decision on my part. I remember walking in. I was walking into the living room and I was reading it on my phone. And my dad was like, "What are you reading?" And I was like, "Do you want me to be honest with you, or do you want me to lie?" And he's like, "I'm going to be honest." I'm like, "I'm reading 50 Shades of Grey. Bye." He was like, "Cool, enjoy." Yes, the Bargainer series. The first book is called Rhapsodic. Rhapsodic is the first book, and I don't remember what the other ones are called. I'm sorry. Finished prompt for the book that makes you hot. I went the angry route and read Beartown, and it did make me mad, but it was a good book. Oh, I'm so glad you loved it because I've heard mixed reviews about that one recently, and I want to read it.
This one also works for the making you hot because there's definitely parts that will make you angry. So angry.
For sure.
So angry. Oh my gosh. Like, I was getting so mad yesterday when I was reading this. Like, there was this one particular line from Dill's mother, which said, "You don't need options. You need Jesus."
Oh man,
that? Are you okay?
Yeah, I almost poked in the shit.
Yeah, the line where she says something like, "You don't need options. You need Jesus." I was just like, "Oh!" And then when he was talking to his dad, I was just like,
yeah, I was literally sitting there rolling my eyes thinking I would punch you in the face right now. I would.
I had to set the book down. I was just like, whew. Oh, they made me mad.
Is that the Serpent King you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is.
So good.
It is really, really good. So far, we've all read it, like, or I'm reading it still, but everybody that's read it has cried.
Mm-hmm.
I've already cried a couple. Yeah.
It's really good. My birthday is next week. I'm really excited. My birthday party is this week, and I already have people like from my guests that are going to my party. They're already sending me books, and I'm like, y'all, I'm ready. My husband's godmother sent me 2 I didn't get them, but they're 2 pre-orders that I'm so freaking pumped for. And I was like, nobody else would think to pre-order 2 books, but she did, and they come out on the same day, so I'll get them on the same day. And I'm like, y'all, I'm so excited. She pre-ordered. I don't know. My husband sent me a picture. Let me see. She pre-ordered The Charm Offense by Alison Cochrane and The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina, and that's by Zorita Cordova. And the cover on that one is, oh my god, it's stunning. I'll pull it up in a bit because you can't really see the picture. But anyways, yes, I have to work on my birthday, which I'm not really excited about. But Isaac told me that he's going to take me to a seafood place where I get to have crab legs that are like $75. So I'm like, yay.
Sounds good.
My birthday was good. Had to work. Tacos night with family. Nice. I'm just going to run through the rest of these comments, and then we'll get started on a shrimp. Sorry, shrimp. Tamara, which graphic novel or manga do you think that everyone between the ages of 16 and 25 should read once in their lifetime?
Saga. And then I think that you guys should pick up Fire Force, Food Wars, or the Naruto series. It's really good.
Okay.
Xander likes Naruto.
I know. gonna have to go back and like rewatch those so I can get those recommendations because I want to get into manga so bad and I haven't read any yet.
They're good.
I think I just tried one manga and I was not a fan. It was like Alice in Wonderland, but it was like it wasn't Alice in Wonderland, but it was like something about Alice in Wonderland.
Was it the horror one?
Yeah. Oh, it was like very gruesome. Very, very gruesome. Like in the very beginning, the girl, not Alice, but this other girl, the main character, her parents get slaughtered by their pet cat, and there's like blood everywhere, and yeah. it was
Fun
quite gruesome.
times. Fun times indeed. Rhapsodic is the name of the first book in the Barkener series. Yes, indeed. I love Fire Force, both the anime and the manga.
Yeah, I really can't wait for the 3rd or 4th season to come out. It's good. It's really good.
I will definitely have to give that one a go for sure then. Alrighty, let's do our first reading shrimp because Mel is giving me the eyes. I saw her doing it. She's like,
we're 26 minutes in. I gotta find my spot where I'm at in this book at this point.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Happy reading and good luck. Alrighty, guys, that is time. How did everyone do?
I got 26 pages.
I read 21.
And I read 30.
This book is weird, but also, funny thing, they're trying to make their way to Chattanooga right now.
Really?
Yeah, like it just happened on the page before 364 that said she was to push all the way to Chattanooga to see if the I-24 was still intact. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. I live in Chattanooga, so I wasn't expecting that to come up. There's a lot about going to New Orleans in here as well, but that was the first time I saw anything about Chattanooga.
That's really cool. It's always interesting to see like your town in a book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and then this is also set in Tennessee.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, because he's from here.
With Jeff Sittner?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was actually, this is a fun fact that not a lot of people I think know. He was actually the Tennessee state prosecutor until fairly recently. Like,
Wow.
I think in 2019 he switched from being the prosecutor to he switched to some environmental agency thing, and so he works for like the environmental agency. But like his books have nothing at all to do with anything like that. Also, anytime I've seen him, he's been like dressed like a rock star in like leather pants and stuff.
I love that. He's got multiple layers.
And he's very attractive.
I'll have to look him up. I don't think I've ever seen what he looks like. What's a? I probably have it in my book. Oh, I don't have my book because that's not big enough for me to see it.
Hold on.
What's a criminally underhyped YA contemporary romance that you love that you wish more people have known about? The Chaos of Standing Still by Chaos of Standing Still is by Jessica Brody.
Jessica Brody. Mm-hmm.
That one was really good.
I think Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds is really good.
Yeah, I own that one. I really need to get around to reading it.
I'm trying to pull up a good picture of him
What's
to share.
your favorites from the early aughts? Would you want to? Oh dang! Okay, Jeff, I see.
He's cute.
Phase would you want to watch, rewatch, or skip? Kim Possible, Ned's Declassified, or Avatar: The Last Bender? Okay, well, obviously you have to rewatch Kim Possible, watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'll skip Ned's Declassified. Dang.
He's cute. He's all tattooed up as well.
I saw that. Go off.
Let's see, which of these? Okay, Kim Possible, Ned's Declassified, or Avatar. I think, gosh, I'm torn between Kim Possible and Ned's Declassified because I liked both of those shows. Though I probably watched more of Kim Possible, so I'll say I rewatched that. I'll watch Ned's Declassified, and I'll just skip Avatar.
I think I'll just skip Ned's Declassified and go with Kim Possible. I loved it when I was young.
How would you skip Avatar? That hurts me.
I just watched it not too long ago. It was good, though. It was good. I think I just have to watch Kim Possible.
I don't know. It was just never. It never like sparked my interest.
I loved it though.
I was just telling Kaylee that's an abomination. She agrees.
Einstein is like stretched out from here to the wall with his head like between. So you know how like the bottom of the chair, like a rolly chair, it's like this with wheels on all four ends, and his head is between two of the wheels.
So cute. What's your
So
favorite
funny.
2021 book with little to no smut?
Oh, no, little to no. Okay, I read that differently when I saw it. I was like,
I
"What's
would say
your favorite smutty?"
One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. That one was good.
Little to no smut.
I think all I've been reading is smut. Hold on.
Yeah, you and me both.
I mean, I've read a lot of things that don't have smut, but I don't know, like,
Up.
I don't know.
You're almost asleep.
I mean, there's the Savior's Companion, but I mean, that's a little. There's not a lot of smut in there, but there's a little bit. And it's so good.
I'll say that's upside down. Ace of Spades. I just got done with it like 2-3 hours ago. It was really good. Little to no smut. If you want to pick it up, it's amazing.
Every time I hear that title, I just think of Ace of
Shades. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's weird with the titles being so similar.
Yeah, they're super similar. To me, I think the late 90s will always be remembered as the best era for music. We went from the deaths of Tupac and Biggie to the rise of Spice Girls, boy bands, Britney, Christina, etc. You know what? I cannot disagree. That's some good shit in the 90s.
I was a teenager during those times, so that was what I listened to. So.
I was only 11 when Princess Diana tragically passed away. I literally cried for days. I didn't even really care about the royal family that much in recent years. Yeah, I don't even remember when did Princess Diana die?
I think before you were born.
I'm like, I don't think I have any connection to that at all.
Let's see. When did Princess Diana die?
Hi, Tori. Good to see you again.
You were born barely, but you were born August 31st, 1997.
Bro, I was like literally 32 days old.
Yeah, you were barely born.
I was still in the NICU, you guys. I was still in the NICU.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I was born.
I was born 2 pounds 13 ounces 2.5 months early.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, so I was a little itty baby like this, like literally hold me in the palm of your hand like this. I'm so small. Yeah, it's actually a wild story. My mom ended up in a coma after giving birth to me for like 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a wild ride for sure. But yeah. So I am what my mom likes to call her miracle baby, and I will take it.
Wow.
Page 63. Good night, everyone. Oh, bye, Tammy. And I read that wrong. 63 pages, not page 63. Oh no, I did read that right.
Page 63.
I'm losing it. I read 19 minutes of 50 Shades. Nice. 2 chapters. Fantastic. Hi, Melissa. And you read 16 pages. Nice. Hi, Dawn. 22 pages. And I see you're reading House Rules. I read that too. What did you think of it? Yes, my doggie. She always sits with me. Sometimes you can't really see her, but she's here. Oh, wow. Right in the camera. Look at that. 21 pages. Mel, this book is weird too, but in a good way. It's a sci-fi, so it's to be expected. Oh, what book are you reading?
Yeah, this is also sci-fi. The Book of M. Yeah.
Gotta love a weird sci-fi. Hi, KL. A little late, but I'm here. Well, welcome. Glad you were able to stop by. Just dropping by to say hello. Hi, Gabriel. Good to see you.
I haven't really figured out what the whole. Oh, hey, Clint. I haven't really figured out what the whole Book of M is actually about, like where the title comes from.
I'm sure it. usually I love it when books, they kind of bring it in. So hopefully they'll kind of tell you why it's called that.
I mean, there's only this much left.
Oh, you're almost to the end there.
Yeah.
Well, you're still tiny, Kaylani. I am. You know what? I'm average height for a girl. I'm 5'3". But I'm pretty tiny.
Xander was an early baby too. He was tiny. That's why when you said the hand, I know.
Yeah.
Granted, he wasn't quite as small as you, or he was 5 weeks early, so a month and a week. And he was, when he was born, he was 5 pounds 2 ounces. But then you lose a lot and then you gain back.
Yeah.
And so by the time we left the hospital, he was 4 pounds 7 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he was like, he had the skin for a fat baby, but none of the fat. And so he looked like a wrinkly old man. And he was so tiny. Like, oh my gosh. Like with Becca was huge. Becca was a massive baby. And like, right from the bat, just plop her up on the shoulder, pat, 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 For him, it was literally like, but she was like 8 pounds 6 ounces. She was a big girl. She was a big girl. And I was just like, he was just like a peanut. I call him Peanut.
It's always so crazy to hear like the story that my parents and my dad like told me, because it was like my mom was like complaining to the doctor saying that she was in pain, and she like nobody could really figure out why she was in pain. The doctor like kept telling her like, you're lying, like they wouldn't believe her that she was in pain. And then I literally just shot out of her vagina, just went, and the doctor was like,
Wow.
I wasn't birthed, I was shot out. The darkness outside. Oh, that's right. I said male. Nice. Love that. Was listening to Aru Shah and the Gold City. Nice.
When Becca finally emerged, she kind of shot out as well. It was funny because like the midwife caught her like a football, like this, like.
Oh my god!
She had this. The midwife had this look of just terror on her face, and she kind of like looked down, like, and then you saw like the blood rush. Like, okay, I actually caught her.
It was almost like I don't want to look. Oh, we're good. Which of these 90s coming of age sitcoms would you want to watch, rewatch, or skip? Boy Meets World, Sister Sister, or Smart Guy? I'd probably
rewatch all.
Rewatch all of them.
Yeah.
Wasn't Smart Guy like it's like Tia and Tamara's little brother, like their real little brother in real life. He was like super genius kid. Okay, that's what Smart Guy was. I would probably watch that because I don't remember enough about it because I didn't watch a lot of it, I guess. Gosh, rewatch. I loved I loved the other two, so I would probably rewatch Sister Sister and skip Boy Meets World. I love Boy Meets World though.
Mine's the other way around. I would watch Boy Meets World. I didn't end up finishing it. I would rewatch Sister Sister and I would skip Smart Guy.
I'm pretty sure I watched every episode of Boy Meets World. Every episode. Like, and the new show they did, Girl Meets World or whatever, when the boy from Boy Meets World and the girl from Boy Meets World, I can't think of their names right now, drawing a blank. They're married and they have a kid, and it's like following their kid.
Oh.
But they're actually in the show. I watched that too for a little while anyway. It didn't hold the same interest though as Boy Meets World.
Unfortunately. They just found out some strange shit. Don't you love that? Sorry, City of Gold. It's okay. We knew what you meant. Clint, are you still here? Oh yeah, he is. I enjoyed House Rules. Another book with a similar vibe is Mary Higgins Clark. I've got my eyes on you.
Corey and
I don't know.
Topanga.
Huh?
Corey and Topanga. Those are the boy and girl from Boy Meets World. And they get married and have a kid.
Tamara, why are illustrated covers becoming so popular on BookTube, Bookstagram, what is book?
Good Twitter.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Book Twit. Oh.
And Book Talk these days.
Book twat.
I'm not sure. I honestly don't even know how to answer that. I'm just not sure.
I'm sorry. I'm not over Book Twat.
Breathe, Kaylani.
Clint, dang, 9 pounds, 11 ounces. Clint, are you off at work? What are you doing?
I was 9 pounds, 9 ounces, and I was the smallest of 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah. My mom, my middle sister was 10 pounds, 2 ounces. And then the third, my youngest sister, she was 10 pounds, 12 ounces. And my mom was like, cut it, burn it, saw it, hide it. They just keep getting bigger. I don't want any more.
This is the story that has to go behind that TikTok sound that says R.I.P. that pussy.
I know when I was working at the hospital, I've seen a baby. She was 15 pounds. Couldn't open her eyes or anything. It was so cute. I just had to laugh at the whole situation. Like, I felt bad for the mom. I know she was ripped somewhere down there. Like, I felt bad.
Oh man. Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Rewatch Boy Meets World, watch Sister, and skip Smart Guy. Yes. Hey, hi, Brianna. No, Brianna. It's Brianna. I am reading actor A.G. Brown. Oh!
I have no words.
I'm hurt. That's what I am. I have words, and they're hurtful words. That's fighting words right there. I was a C-section baby a couple days later than my original due date. Nice.
You never know the topics we're going to get onto.
You really don't. You really don't. Corey and Topanga. Boy Meets World is life. Hi, Anna. Just got off work. Nice. That's one of my favorite books. Oh, yeah, actor A.G. Brown.
I know.
Ooh. The heck? I was breached. I was feet first, so mom had to have a C-section. Oh no!
Aww.
Clint came out kicking. Gotta go to class. Bye, Gabriel. Which of these classic coming-of-age soap operas would you rewatch, skip, or watch? I skipped one of those words, but watch, rewatch, and skip. Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill, The O.C. I haven't watched any of those. So.
Me either.
I freaking love One Tree Hill. So I would say watch Dawson's Creek because I watched a couple of episodes and was kind of sort of interested. One Tree Hill I would rewatch because I freaking love it. And I would skip The O.C. because I never had an interest in it.
Yeah, I always wanted to watch those TV shows. I just never quite got around to watching them. So.
One Tree Hill.
Chef's kiss. My best friend had her baby 5 days after I had my son, and so my son was 7 pounds 2 ounces, and the other baby was 11 pounds 5 ounces, and they had to do a C-section because she was huge.
Oh my God.
That's a big baby. My mom said that I was small enough to hold in the palm of my hand, and that I weighed as much as a box of Girl Scout cookies.
Oh.
That's how Xander felt. He was so tiny, which I'm sure is how you felt, Kaylani.
Yeah. Clint, do you just want to jump on? Like, what are you doing? You're answering all the questions. The links in the Instagram thing. If you just want to jump on, Clint. I didn't even read this. Rewatch Dawson's Creek because it's my favorite. Watch One Tree Hill, even though I have seen it a lot and skipped The O.C. Sorry, Adam Brody. I'll also be reading actor Eve Brown, see if I can finish it. Well, hopefully you enjoy it more than Brianna is. I'm sorry, it's just really boring and I hate Jacob. # no teaches facts.
I'm still hurt. I love Jacob.
It hurts my soul. Y'all are helping me feel better. I got told that it's my fault that my baby was so special needs today. I came home and drank. I feel like such a bad mom.
You're not.
Tell me where. Tell me where, because I will kick their ass. Like, I hate that.
That is messed up.
It is.
Who even has the nerve to say something like that? Oh, no. No, no. That makes me angry. Okay. I'm having so much fun. And by the way, I'm sorry that it made you, like, really, like, it seems like it really hurt your feelings. I'm hoping that you're having a better day now. Sorry, Bethany. Jacob is the best. I don't agree with that statement. I think that Zephyr is the best, but Jacob is a close second.
I agree.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to offer it just in case. You were
I was gonna say I'm getting ready. I haven't read any more of this. If you wanted to, stick around for whatever's to come.
Are you about to pick it up in the next sprint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get the timer ready, and then I'm gonna run through these last 4 comments, and then we'll read another one. Jacob is a great character. He can be annoying sometimes, but I think he's just a good character. I agree. Really enjoying Yay! House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Are you almost done? Because I want to know your thoughts when you get to the end. Heading to bed. Thanks for hosting these. Of course. Thanks, Amy. Who we killing? No, for real. For real, who we killing? F my life, reading sprints. Oh, FYI. Reading sprints 24-hour, 11 p.m. on Mel Reads. Nice. Well, thank you for letting us know in case anybody wants to jump on after these ones. Good night. Happy shrimping. Thank you. He has
Hydrocephalus.
Thank you, which is fluid in the brain.
Aww.
My cousin had that.
Yeah, any special needs is tough, but I'm sure that you're a fantastic mother, and don't let anybody tell you different. Oh, okay, hold up. Danny Brown was the worst book of all 3. Oh, we're not even going to talk about that.
Didn't even read the rest of the comments.
I'll probably stay in the comments. Okay, sounds good. C, tires can't type. Well, so tired can't type. I knew it meant. And I'm going to actually answer this question after we come back from our sprint. So let's get set up for another 30.
All right. I'm ready for it.
Alrighty. Happy reading. And then, Tamara, I'm going to mute you, okay?
Okay.
Or you can mute yourself if you like. Okie dokie, guys, that is time. How did we do?
Why did my volume get turned up so much? Oh my goodness. I read 24 pages, and also I saw a comment and I looked at you. I don't know if you saw that comment when it came up,
Which one?
Brianna.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I'm trying to pretend like it don't exist over there.
That hurt my feelings, Brianna. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Oh my goodness. Talk about hurt feelings.
Yeah, I
My
saw you.
heart hurts.
I told you.
Oh, I am so glad I stopped reading when I did last night, because I did not need to go to sleep immediately following that, because I would not have been able to go to sleep. That hurt. That hurt me deep in my soul.
Clint and I were just waiting for you to get there, and I knew as soon as you read it, I saw your face, and I was like, "Oh, it happened! It happened!"
Mhm. And I sent a picture in our Instagram chat, so you have a picture of me all teary-eyed. And
Oh.
This is what I asked for.
oh goodness.
Oh no! You look so sad. So sad. Oh man.
This book.
And Tamara, how did you do?
Oh, sorry. I read 31 pages.
Nice. What are you reading again?
A Phoenix First Must Burn.
What are you thinking about that? I read it, and I would like to know your thoughts.
I just got done reading the first story, When Life Hands You a Lemon Fruit Bomb. It was okay. It was different. I don't know what else to say.
I'd be really curious to know your thoughts when you get to the end, because I feel like I haven't talked to a lot of people that have actually finished it, so I would like to know your thoughts.
Okay.
For me, some of them were a hit, some of them were a miss. Mm-hmm. I think I ended up giving it around like a 3.5.
Okay.
But I mean, that's not like too uncommon of a rating for me for any kind of anthology, though, just because you're not going to love every story. You're not going to hate every story. Well, I mean, you might, I don't know, but very rarely will one, like most, stay in that range of around 3 to 3.5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Yeah.
I did read an anthology recently that I actually gave 4 stars, but it was more. There was a lot more than I liked than what I didn't like, and I think the ones that I don't think there was really any that I didn't like. There were scary ones, and there was like a whole bunch of them that were actually scary, and then there were some that were not as scary, and I ended up giving that 4 stars.
And then I read 36 pages, which is good, except for the fact that I still have 160 pages left, and I am 375 pages in. And I was talking to my coworker about this book because she's actually the one that recommended it to me. She was like, "You have to read this one. I think it's so good." And I agree that the storytelling is very good. I like Jodi Picoult's writing. That's the reason why I picked up so many of her books, is because after I read A Spark of Light, I realized I really like her writing style. But the problem that I have is, why is it so damn long? It literally could have been cut in half and still got the same message across. And it's a really interesting book. It's about Asperger's, an 18-year-old with Asperger's who ends up on trial for a murder of his tutor. And you're trying to figure out whether or not he did it, which is cool. But there's a reason why mystery thrillers are short, because you want to get to the end and you want to know what happened. And I'm sitting here like, just fucking tell me. Just tell me what happened. Did he do it? I don't want to read another 165 pages to figure it out. Oh, Lord.
It sounds interesting, though.
It is. It's a really interesting book. And Jodi Picoult, the thing that she does well is she talks about hard topics really well. And she opens up discussions and she makes it super interactive. And it's great. And I learned so much from her books. She's very well researched. But man, 500 pages? No, thank you. Mel, you're tired. I see you yawning over there.
Well, it's almost midnight here.
True. You're very right about that. Okay, yeah. So I didn't get a chance to answer this one. So, which of these popular romance companion novel series would you want to read, recommend, and unhaul? The Bride Test, Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and Well Played. Well, I haven't read Well Played, so I'll actually haven't read oh fuck. I would read The Bride Test. I would recommend Danny Brown, and I would unhaul Well Played, even though I don't own it.
I would actually say the exact same thing because I've never read The Bride Test, but I want to. I would recommend Danny Brown, even though I haven't read it because everybody else seems to love it. So I would recommend that. And I would unhaul Well Played, even though I very much enjoyed it. I think I actually gave it 4 stars. I very much enjoyed it, but I've read it. So, yeah.
I would unhaul Well Played, and then I will recommend both The Bride Test and Take a Hint Danny Brown because I love them both. I don't unhaul things, so can't give you that. Sorry.
That's the best answer I could ask for. I don't unhaul it. We're going to fight. I love Danny Brown. Me too.
Yeah, I have to unhaul.
Okay, welcome back. I have, how do you say this again?
Hydrocephalus.
Thank you. I that word does not make sense in my brain. Good morning from South Africa. Dang, that's awesome. Just joined reading To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. What do you think of it? I've heard some very, very mixed reviews. Sending Mel hugs.
I didn't realize you had hydrocephalus, Ryan.
Oh, is that Ryan is your name?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever got your name before, so it's good to know. Ryan. I will try not to forget that. I probably will, but I will try. Clint, we knew what you meant. Fighting words is basically what you're saying. Those are fighting words. Asking Clint a question here. Thoughts on cozy mysteries? I'm currently reading one. I have never read one, but I do own a few.
They're cute. They're ridiculous, but they're cute.
Have you read any, Tamara?
No, I don't like them.
I think they're fun and light, but they're also absurd because it's like, okay, the baker is the one that ends up like finding all the clues and solving the murders, and they're doing all these things that would very much actually get them in trouble with the law, but the cops are just like, yeah, go ahead.
You do it.
Go ahead. You can do that. Go ahead. Fine. Oh, you solved the case. Great. We didn't have to do anything.
You just did our job for us.
Yeah. I'm like,
the difference between cozy mysteries and romantic suspense. I think Mel just kind of summed up what a cozy mystery is. It's like small towns, like the most ridiculous type of people, like figuring out these mysteries, and it's very lax. And then romantic suspense is more of usually like psychological, domestic thrillers that have to do with a romantic relationship that also has some thriller aspects to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What book from your childhood made you ugly cry? I can't think of a single one. I mean, I know there is some because I remember crying reading books when I was younger. Actually, the House of Night series made me cry once, but I'm not ugly crying yet. I don't think I ugly cried. Wow, I just
for the life of me, I cannot remember.
I think
it was a long time ago.
Sharon Draper made me cry. I can't remember the exact one, but I remember one of them made me boohoo cry. I just had to hug my mom.
Can I steal that? Boohoo cry? Yes. Are you planning on reading For the Wolf? I've heard good things. I don't have it on my wish list. Anybody else?
Never heard of it.
What's a YA rom-com you enjoyed and made you believe in falling in love? I really have to think about that one.
What's love got to do with it?
Get it? Actually, the series, the summer, no, it's not. When I Becoming Isabel something, I have it on my ebook. I read it when I was really, really, really young. I was in high school, and that was the first like romance series that I read, and I was like, dang, like I could fall in love. Like it was cute. I think that's the only one I can think of though. All right. I don't even want to freaking read this comment out loud.
I'm
But
not talking about
yeah,
it no
finished
more.
Act Your Age, Eve Brown. I'm rating it 1 star. If negative stars existed, then I would give it a -2. I hated it. It's such a terrible book. So sorry that you hated it, but that really does.
Okay, Brianna, I'm curious. Why did you hate it? What was it about the book that I haven't read it? So I'm curious. What is it about the book that you hated?
Yes, please elaborate. Break my heart some more and elaborate. You stopped at an interesting part, LOL. Who did? Who stopped at what interesting point?
Oh, you probably, the timer stopped at an interesting point in the book, I bet.
Oh, and your book. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll hopefully do another one if Mel doesn't fall asleep on us. I read 20 pages and cried. I love that for you. Wait, what are you reading? Are you reading Act Your Age, Eve Brown? It made you cry? I need a better experience for Eve Brown than Brianna's. I listened to 90 minutes of 50 Shades of Grey. It's getting a little bit better, but still not good. I can't tell you it gets a lot better. So good luck. What trope do you love that everyone else seems to dislike? Dislike? I don't know. I know that a lot of people like, not a lot of people, but I know people that don't tend to like the chosen one trope. I like the chosen one trope. I just feel like a lot of them are like overdone, but I wouldn't say that there's some that I love that not a lot of people like.
Yeah, I probably would go with that as well. Like, I was trying to think, and I was like, I don't know that there's really one that I love that people really dislike.
I'm the same.
But I mean, I do like the chosen one. I mean, Buffy, hello. So if people dislike that, then I guess I would go with that.
I feel like it's one of those like some people just don't like reading about it anymore because it's so overdone, but I get it. 24 pages had an oh my gosh moment. Those are the best in books. That's so good. Hi Marie.
Hey,
35 pages and I'm so fucking confused. What are you reading, Clint? Sending hugs, Mel. Yes, you need those hugs. 32 more pages. Fantastic. I read 20 pages and I'm rereading The Rage of Dragons. Nice. Did you like it the first time around? I'm guessing you did if you're rereading it, but I'm on page 603. That's ridiculous. 603, just leave those Tia stars. That's a big ass book. At the beginning of that sprint, I read a chapter and a half of the book I just started, Roman and Jewel by Diana L. Davis. Nice. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, I'm not done, Gabriel. I have about 125, maybe 100. I think I just calculated it, but I don't remember what the number was. Like 160 pages, I'm going to say. But no, I'm not done yet. Are you done? Did you finish it? My Sister's Keeper is one of my favorite Jodie Picoult. Yes, I have heard really good things about that, but after watching the movie, I don't know if I could read the book. That definitely destroyed me hardcore. I'm yawning, y'all. Yeah, Mel is too. Look at her face. She looks so tired.
Well, I mean, I was up at like 6 o'clock this morning.
For band camp?
Yeah. It was the last day of band camp. Yay.
Oh, nice. Last day. Dang, you guys are commenting quick. I need to get through these quicker. Yeah, it didn't need to be 500 pages. I read The Pact from her as well, and it was okay. I did send Melanie one of her books recently that I really enjoyed. Nice. Which one did you enjoy?
I know. Oh, what was the book? It's like a girl falls in love with a fairy tale character, and somehow like she's able to like get. I think it's called Between the Pages. Is what it's called. I think. Let me look. Just a moment.
Yes, please remind me because I'm terrible.
It is a bookish book.
Cozy mysteries are like wholesome. It's true.
Oh, Between the Lines is what it's called.
Between the Lines.
Yeah, it says Delilah is a bit of a loner who prefers spending her time in the school library with her head in a book, one book in particular. Between the Lines may be a fairy tale, but it feels real. Prince Oliver is brave, adventurous, and loving. He really speaks to Delilah. And then one day, Oliver actually speaks to her. Turns out Oliver is more than a one-dimensional storybook prince. He's a restless teen who feels trapped by his literary existence and hates that his entire life is predetermined. He's sure there's more for him out there in the real world, and Delilah might just be his key to freedom. A romantic and charming story, this companion novel to Off the Page. Oh, I need that. will make every reader believe in the fantastical power of fairy tales. Okay, now I have to look for this off the page.
I love that. Anne Frank Diaries and My Sister's Keeper. Spell check. Spell check for what? What are we spell checking? Jodi Picoult? Those are the two things you're reading right now, Clint?
I think that's what he's spell checking, like her last name.
Oh, Jodi Picoult is Picou. Oh, you didn't spell it right, but that's okay. We know what you meant. It's Picoult. Childhood books that make me cry. Charlotte's Web. Oh, Where the Red Fern Grows really got me. Have you guys read that book?
I don't think so. Charlotte's Web made me cry too.
Where the Red Fern Grows hit me hard. Let me tell you. No spoilers. I haven't read Eat Brown either. Well, I mean,
You're going to love it.
I don't think that Brianna agrees. I identified how she feels about herself after the thing. Which thing? There's many things. Never mind. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It's fine. I'll figure it out later. Let's see. I'm reading Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Nice. Eve Brown was childish. I guess I wish I understood because of the point of the book. Oh my gosh. She was unbearable. Okay, so you just didn't like the character. I get it. If it's an unlikable character, it's kind of hard to read a book and then love it. Not finished yet. Okay. Every time I try to scroll to just a little further, all the comments shoot down and I have to scroll back up. Really liked Bryson Hunt. Oh, love them. Oh, I loved The Rage of Dragons the first time, rated it 5 stars, but I just got the sequel. Really wanted to reread it for the first one. Because it's been a whole year since I read it. Okay, so you're just rereading it to get to the second book. Bye, Terrell. Good night. I hope you have a great night. Jodi Picoult books have been a hit or miss for me. I hated The Pact, but loved My Sister's Keeper and The Storyteller. I also heard that Small Great Things is really good as well. Jacob is the worst. He's so rude. He's a total jerk most of the time. When Eve hit him in the car,
when Eve hit him with the car, she should have ran over him multiple times so he died. They're dying right now.
It was very slow. The characters and the chapters were so long. Literally half the book could have been deleted, and it would have been better. Oh no, she's really going hard on this book, and
well, I did ask why she didn't like it.
She did ask. Oh wow. Well, hopefully you get some rest since your dog woke her up at 9 a.m. this morning and you got up at 9 p.m. I have 7 pages left and I can't get myself to focus. Oh no, it's just 7 pages though. I believe it. You can do it. Oh, these are the books that made you cry when you were younger. That makes sense. Where the Red Fern Grows is my favorite childhood book. That book is sad, honey. Kaylani, the book hits on a different level. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I can't wait to talk to you about it a little bit more. I know that you said that it's something that you really connected with, so that's really awesome. They're chatting between each other. Mom calls me a hard ass because I hardly ever cry. The last thing in a book that made me cry was a certain character's death in the Trials of Apollo. If you know who it is, you know what I mean. Oh no.
I just took some tinsel out.
Oh, you kind of scared me. That's why I looked at you that way.
I have these tinsel extensions. They looks like tinsel in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I just took one out because it was not comfortable anymore. And my hair is all knotted up where it was.
Let's see.
Knotted mess.
I cry so easily at books. I don't know why. I'm just emotional for fake people. I cry easily at everything, so I'm not surprised. Do you guys cry easy? I mean, I know Mel, you cry at books.
I don't.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Read The Serpent King.
Yeah, seriously. You might cry then. Don't be scared, Clint. It's fantastic. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't work for Brianna, but it worked for me, and it worked for Tamara. It works. I promise. Well, he's autistic, so I don't see him as a jerk. Yeah, he's autistic, and so that's definitely something that's very different in regards to communication. But if you don't like the character's persona and attitude, it's easy to not like a book like that. I read Where the Red Fern Grows too, and dang, Brianna harsh. I just had to say that about myself because I love tearing books apart. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. And say it is, whatever it works. The 2 other Brown. Have you read the other 2 Brown sisters, and did you dislike those ones also? That's a good question. I would love to hear the answer to that. These sprints have been fun. Got a lot of reading done so far. Yes, we're gonna do another last one. If Mel's gonna stick with us, it'll be all three of us. If not, if Tamara wants to stay as well, it'll just be the two of us. We'll do one last one and then head off to bed.
I'll stick around. So I took the extension out, like the pencil out on this spot, and then there was like this big knotted up mess above where it was, and so I was just like working that knot out.
Uh-huh.
Can y'all see this?
That's a lot of hair you just pulled out of your head.
Yeah, I know. There's the knot.
Oh
and
my
all
gosh.
the hair attached to it still. I was like, well, okay.
Oh, Leandra, what does this cry you speak up? I cry when dogs are involved. Yeah, me too. Yes, I read them. The other two were 2 stars. Oh,
I'm hurt.
I'm gonna be buying The Serpent King on Monday. I'm looking forward to reading it. Yes, you have to read it. It's so good. But I don't think I can rate it more than 3 stars. Are you talking about house rules?
I have a question for Brianna.
Oh yeah, ask away.
So the first 2 that you read were both 2 stars? Oh, bye, Clint. The first 2 you read were 2 stars. Why did you read another one?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, what? When the first one's 2 stars, I can kind of see reading a second one to see if maybe it's better. But if the second one's also 2 stars, why do you think the third one's going to be better?
Okay, I also have a question. What's your favorite romance book? If you had to boil it down to one romance book, what would you say is your favorite? Because I would like to know your taste. So maybe we can we can recommend a book that we think that you would like based on your taste of characters or storyline or tropes. I don't know. I think that could be kind of fun. And while she's answering those questions, we're going to get started on another sprint. And then when we come back, or shrimp, I should say. And when we come back, we will answer that. We'll read through those comments.
Is my heart going to get ripped out anymore, or was that it?
You should be good for now.
Okay. All right. Just want to be prepared.
Don't cry.
Happy shrimping, guys.
feel so bad for laughing, but
Oh my gosh.
So,
I
Mel,
guess-
I would like to put out a formal apology. When you asked if there was anything else happening, I thought when you cried, you'd already got to the part for which you were crying, and I didn't realize that you hadn't got there yet. I apologize.
Oh my gosh. My poor heart. Like, oh my, like I thought the other thing was bad. The thing that had me crying before, I thought that was bad. Oh my.
I'm sure you were saying that you didn't mean to laugh, but
yeah. No, I feel bad for laughing, but it was just, I saw you crying. I felt so bad.
I read 3 pages. That's it. Apparently, I stopped right before the just awful.
Oh my God.
Oh
I'm
my
definitely
gosh.
not reading that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're like messaging on Instagram, and she's like, "I'm broken now."
I have made a mess of my face. Yeah, the tears were somewhat like I could kind of like keep them in check when I was crying before because it was just like sad and a little bit of tears, and I could kind of no, that was just ugly cry. Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't read anything else after that. Actually, I started to read the next chapter, like just a couple of lines, and I was like, okay, they don't know what just happened, and I'm not ready to experience them experiencing what I just experienced.
Wait, so you didn't even read past that?
I finished that chapter. Don't. There's more.
Oh no.
Are you talking about when he says something about his mom, and then the chapter ends?
When the person that he was talking to couldn't get him anymore.
Oh man, well, you have to read more.
And the last little, like the little section that followed that, and then I turned the page and it was a new chapter. It was Dill. There's more. But that was awful. No, I'm just crying thinking about more. There's more.
Yeah, there's just a little bit more, just like maybe like a chapter or 2. I'm so sorry. How did you do?
Well, I won't be reading this tomorrow because I can't go to the live show like this.
I read 23 pages.
Yeah, I read 3.
And I don't even know how many pages I read because I stopped reading so that I could watch Mel cry. And then I went to go like message her, and then I went back to reading. So I don't remember how many where I started off or where I'm at page 405. So I think I have like 120 pages to go. I'm getting there slowly but surely.
If you look, the last page I fully read. Oh gosh, I just got mascara all over my book. The last page I fully read was page 249.
I know exactly where you are, and I know that you haven't quite gotten through all of it yet. So yeah, you'll definitely have to read the rest of it tomorrow when you're not talking to an author like that.
Like what, between the live show and the drunk live show?
Yeah, so we can talk about it drunk. That sounds fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna avoid this book like the plague during the drunk live show because then I'll turn into like the sad drunk, and we don't need that. Oh, Lord help me.
I'm gonna go back to the last comment and run through these. Boop-de-doop. Boop-de-doop. All right. Hi there. What time is it right now? I just woke up and it's 6 a.m. It is 9:46 for me.
It is 12:46 or 12:47 a.m. for me.
Same, 12:47.
Oh, damn, it's late over there. Let's see. Miss Tamara, I like the poster behind you.
Oh my God, yes, thank you. I even got, I'm gonna geek out real quick, sorry.
Do it.
I even got this one too. I love him. Is he
Wait, hold
hot?
on. The face. Oh, there it goes.
Xander was that guy for Halloween one year.
I love him so much. This was like $5. I have to get it.
Yes, what a steal. right.
Five Below.
Oh, Five, yes. So, answer one, even though I rated the first two books 2 stars, I like to finish series whenever I start them. I also heard that E. Brown was people's favorite, so I have to give it a chance. That makes sense. Let's see. People are just chatting there. Let's see. Answer 2, my favorite romance is the Breathless series by Maya Banks. So you like the real smutty stuff. I'm pretty sure most of Maya Banks stuff is smutty. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have to look into that one. I've actually never heard of that series. Let's see. Kaylani, you lied. She's crying.
I
No, I'm so sorry.
was like, the very second thing, like as soon as I started reading, I was like, and I started going, look at my phone. Look at the phone, Kayla. I was like, what is going on? This is not, I thought it was already over.
And then I had to go through. I messaged her. I'm like, well, what did you cry about the first time? Because now I'm confused. I listened to 85 Minutes of 50 Shades. Nice. I finished a book. Nice. What did you finish? Did you like it? What was your rating? 40 pages. I read it. You read what? Oh, read it.
He's telling me read it.
Yeah, you really do have to read it. I have 7 hours and 51 minutes left. Yeah, that book is abnormally long. For type of book that it is, it's really long. I remember reading it and thinking, why isn't it over yet? Oh, Lord. I don't even know how much I read this time. Yeah, the first time I saw Mel crying, I was concerned, so I stopped my reading and then realized that there was no sound coming from the live stream, sending hugs your way. Why are you so excited, Clint? She went before drunk. I was freaking out halfway through chapter 3 of my book and freaking out somehow restarted the damn chapter. Oh, no. Clint loves Naruto.
I love it.
Is that the name
know.
of Hachi?
Yeah.
I started Akawar and read 30 pages. Finally, a good book after the tragic mess of a book. Did I say Akawar? I said Akawar, right? Akawar is fantastic. Fantastic. She's reading The Sleeping King.
Yes, the which is one of the group books for summertime reads.
I'm actually really, really sad that I'm missing this live show because I have questions for Jeff.
Well, tell us the questions and we will make sure to ask them.
I have one question for Jeff. Why?
Yeah. I'm going to ask that too. Why you got to do this to us? You said, Tamara, you said you don't cry with books. Read this.
You have to read it. She said no.
Let me know if you cry.
She said not a chance.
It's so good though. But it's so good, and that's why you cry then. And apparently there's more.
I can't do it.
So do you not read like hard-hitting contemporary romance or contemporary reads like at all?
I will say the only book that ever made me like shed a couple tears was by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think it was Forever Interrupted. I think I read the last couple pages. I just started boohoo crying. I called my fiance. I was like, "You have to come home. Like, I just need you right now." Like, I was terrible. And ever since then, I said, "Nope, I'm good. Never mind.
No more." Oh
man.
I like a good book that can elicit those emotions from me because even though I cry really easily, that means I just really cared about the characters.
Mhm.
There's very few fantasy books that have ever made me cry. I think Sarah J. Maas is actually the only person that's done it. In A Court of Mist and Fury, and of course House of Earth and Blood is the only fantasy book that I've ever actually stopped crying reading those books. But it's very like contemporary romances. Oh my god, I cry at happy things, sad things. I cried at everything.
The Infernal Devices. I think it's probably the only fantasy thing that's ever got me crying.
I didn't cry on that one. Are you talking about the last book?
I can't remember which book it was, but
I think the reason why I didn't cry was because I already knew the ending of the book, and so that sad thing wasn't sad because I knew. You know what I mean?
Mm. Well, it was there were two parts. One with Jim and another part with Will.
Yeah, I mean it was sad. I didn't cry like that. I wish I could have though. Let's see, The Serpent King. It's so good. Everyone needs to read The Serpent King. It's one of the best books ever. I cannot disagree. It was really, really good. I don't cry whenever I read books either. I cry once and only once. Well, what did you cry at? I need to know. I bawled with the Infernal Devices. Again, I didn't bawl, but I wanted to. I just didn't. I wouldn't quite get there.
Yeah, fantasy. Most fantasy books I won't cry over. But yeah. If I'm in love with these characters, then and something really, really excellent happens, I might cry happy tears like I was doing last night with this book. Or really bad happens, I might cry sad tears like I did tonight. Also, you remember what happened with Xander recently?
No. What happened with Xander recently?
When Xander got carjacked, him and his friend were carjacked.
No.
Yeah. When Xander and one of his friends one night, they got carjacked and held at gunpoint and robbed.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
How did I not know this?
I don't know. I thought you did.
Oh my god.
So,
is he okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's fine now. This happened a couple months ago.
Oh my goodness, it's so scary. Yeah, as a parent.
It was very scary. He had his money was stolen, his phone was stolen, his friend's car was stolen, his Chromebook for school was stolen, and they were walking through a bad neighborhood at night because they had no car or anything, and until he found some guy that was out working late on his car at 11 o'clock at night. The guy was working on his car and was nice enough to let them use their phone. And that's when Xander was able to call me, and I had to go and get him and go and meet him and get the cops and all that stuff. Yeah.
That is that's so terrifying. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I understand what you're drawing here. We'll have to talk about it later, but oh no. Oh, that's so scary. Everything by Nicola Yoon is what made you cry. Clint cries a lot. Yeah, me too. Random book recommendations, please.
The Serpent King.
The Serpent King. Where Dreams Descend.
The Savior's Champion.
Why can't I think of anything I've ever read? Tamara, you go. Ace of Shade. Spades. I say it wrong every time.
The Wives by Taryn Fisher. The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. If you like those kind of books. Huh?
Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
If you like those kind of mindfuckery books, A Stranger on the Beach by Michelle Campbell is another really good one.
My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing.
I have 2 copies of that book.
I loved it.
I haven't read it yet.
You have to. It's so good.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah. I was needing Einstein love.
I saw that. I also cried during the Fire on High, but they were happy tears, so it doesn't count. It does count. It does count. I cry with nearly every book, sometimes just happy tears. Yesterday I finished The Shades of Magic and bawled my eyes out. Yes. Serpent King made me cry too. Bawled, I knew what you meant. The first book that made me cry was The Outsiders, and I can't remember the last book that made me cry. I'm sorry, Mel, I totally forgot about that. I would have warned you. The Wives by Taryn Fisher. I think somebody else recommended that one as well.
I did.
Yeah, okay. I honestly can't think of anything I've ever read. I can't.
To my definitive list of worst nightmares.
Ooh, yep. If I'm being honest, by Emily Winderly and Austin Segment. I get it wrong.
Did semi definitive list make you cry?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I cried when I read The Wedding Dream. I cried in that one too. That one was a good one. Gabriel and I buddy read that one. The Bromance Book Club is a good book. Oh yes, that is a good book.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara, anything else? Tamara, what's your favorite book?
That's a terrible question to ask. Some of your favorite books.
Okay, so everything by Talia Hibbert. Her Every Fear by Peter Swanson. That has so many trigger warnings. The Guest List. Just basically everything right here. Except for this. This is horrible.
I heard he started it was good. It was horrible. Wait, what was it? I didn't get to see it.
Every Vow You Break by Peter Swanson. So I have The Maidens. I just got that. I have My Lovely Wife.
So I like that you had 2 Peter Swanson books on there that you love and then one that you hated.
I think Her Every Fear is just my only favorite one. Everything else, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but Her Every Fear is my favorite.
If you don't stop, Brayden, I'm going to cry.
That's what I was giggling about. Oh, The Deceivers by Kristen Simmons. Yes. Fabulous.
Tamara, have you seen Bleach, the live-action movie?
I have not. I haven't even started the not the manga, the anime yet. But I heard it's really good though.
So my husband just texted me and told me that he lost all his money.
Oops.
Oh my god.
He said he went all in for a 3 of a kind, but his cousin had the same hand, but his second card was higher, so I lost it all. That's what gambling is, baby.
I look like I have a black eye.
The Bleach live action movie was okay, says Clint. OMG, I fucking love Bleach. Why did you not capitalize fucking, but you capitalized love Bleach? That's the only question I have for this right here. If you're gonna go all in, Clint, you have to go all in. Okay?
It's like everything is capitalized except for fucking.
Yeah, like hello.
I'm gonna start it, but right now I'm on One Piece.
The anime or the manga?
The anime.
Does One Piece have a manga?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Okay. My sister is a huge manga fan. I'm sorry, anime fan, and she keeps telling me to watch. It's on Netflix. I forget what it's called. It's on my list, but she's like, "You have to watch it. It's the best thing ever." I'm like, I will try.
So last night in the live show, I showed them there, and seeing what everybody thought, if I should do this or not. But I bought these like a whole bunch of wooden bookmarks and like tassels to put on them, like the different color tassels. And I was thinking of like making bookmarks, like painting them and doing them like I did my magnets. Like,
oh, cute.
These are the magnets that I've done. And I was thinking about doing bookmarks like these and selling them on something.
That would be cute. Are those
That would be
pores
cute.
with
Those
epoxy?
are pretty.
Are those pores?
Sort of pours. They're like the paint has been poured and then this has been dipped.
Oh, okay.
That's this one.
Really pretty.
It is really pretty.
But I was just trying to get like people's
Those are really
thoughts
nice.
on it. I love this one.
So, I figured out what manga it was. I have two things. I figured out what manga it was. It was not manga, anime. It was Hunter x Hunter, the one that she said that I have to watch. Yes or no?
I'm like on like the final few episodes of it, and I hated it.
Oh,
The Chimera arc is stupid.
stupid. No. That one and Demon Slayer. She said I have to watch Demon Slayer.
I just got finished watching a movie with my fiance. It's really good.
So I'm gonna give anime a try at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm a big TV watcher, but also I was thinking about taking a page from Mel's book.
Sorry, there's an Einstein licking the heel of my foot right now. I was like,
I'm thinking about taking a page from Mel's book because last night I was up thinking about another TBR game. And I think I want to base it off of my favorite card game, which is Phase 10. But I don't know how I want to do it.
that would be tricky. I
Yeah,
love
because
Phase
I don't know if
10.
I want to go off of the phases or if I just want to like pick a couple cards from the deck and like label each color like a genre, and then like the wilds and the skips could like be like a good and a bad thing, you know? But I don't really know how I want to play that, but I was thinking about it last night and I'm like, okay, I need to stop. I need to go. I think it was like 2:30 in the morning and I was thinking about this and I'm like, I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Come up with my best ideas sometimes then.
Yeah, seriously. One Piece is okay.
Also, my thoughts about selling selling a whole lot of my books and retiring early to Bali.
Oh yeah, seriously.
We talked about that, and Marty thinks he'd get bored too easily.
So it's a no now?
So, instead of retiring early to Bali, he's going to keep working, and we're just going to take a really long trip at least once a year, until Xander like graduates, and then maybe more than once a year. But by long trip, I mean 3 to 6 weeks at least.
Nice. Well, at least you don't have to sell all your books.
Not for a while, anyway.
I've been reading 50 Shades of Grey all day, and I still haven't finished it. I'm mad about it. It's a long book, and for the boring stuff, yeah, it is. It is kind of boring. I will give you that. Mr. Clint, who is your favorite captain? Torshir. Somebody help me out.
Toshiro?
Tanjiro. Hold on, wait.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. Toshiro.
Same captain. Nope. Not even gonna try it.
Hitsugaya?
I'm terrible with pronunciation. I don't want to butcher it. Hunter x Hunter is really good. I loved it. Oh no. We have some mixed opinions here. Agreed with the Chimera arc though. Demon Slayer is awesome. I just watched Demon Slayer and it's really good. I know that Hunter x Hunter isn't finished. The author is quite sick. Oh no, that's not good. The Chimera arc is dumb. Just stop when you get to that. OMG, I had 1 point tried to use Phase 10. That's hard. Ah, oh, darn. Okay, well, I might have to rethink this plan. All right, ladies. It is late over there. It is, past 1 now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. You guys have to get to bed. Mel, we have to do this again tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is the author and the live drunk show.
Going live. So,
yeah.
Make sure to join us all on Mel's channel at 3 p.m. EST on Mel's channel, and at 8 p.m. EST on Mel's channel. 3 p.m. will be with Danella Angelis. If you guys have read Where Dreams Ascend, we'll be talking about that. I'm sure the first half will be spoiler-free, and then the second half probably a little bit more spoilers, so you can still stop by and say hello. And then at 8 p.m. EST, we'll be doing the Drunk live show over at Mel's channel. Grab a drink, hang out with us. We don't read during those live shows, but we do have a whole lot of fun, so make sure to join us then.
our next live reading sprints. I was trying to find my little notebook that I had it all written on, and I think it's like way over there. Oh, it
I think
is
it's on Tuesday.
Tuesday. On whose channel? What time do we know?
I can tell you it's on my phone. It's on my phone. So the next live show that we have for actual reading sprints is going to be on the 27th at 6 p.m. EST on Clint's channel.
Okay.
And then also make sure, if you guys are not already subscribed, go subscribe down to Mel's channel as well as Tamara's channel. Give them all the love, all of the wonderful praise, and watch all of their videos, and make sure you like them all and comment on all of them.
Do all the things.
Do all the things. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I'm glad that you guys joined us this time. It was such a blast. And thank you so much to Tamara for joining us. I'm so glad that we were able to do this.
Thank you for inviting me. I had so much fun.
Yes, of course. And hopefully you can come back for another time. It's always great to have you guys on here.
Awesome.
It was awesome meeting you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to head out, but I hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys on Saturday and then again for reading sprints on Tuesday. Bye.
What?